Every day, folks, we are getting new information from that House Ethics Committee report. So if they end up releasing the report in full, that's great. But if not, then we're going to get this slow bleed of information that honestly might even be worse for Matt Gaetz. Because if you release it all in one batch, yeah, you're going to get your headlines, people are going to have to go through it, but the public will lose interest. But if you leak it out little at a time, day by day, one salacious claim after the other, people pay more attention to it. So this slow leak that we are currently witnessing is doing more damage to Matt Gaetz than just releasing the whole lump sum report that people probably won't even go through. But here is the latest that came out. ABC News obtained documents that allegedly were shown during the House Committee's investigation, during testimonies and depositions, that showed Venmo payments from Matt Gaetz. And the women who testified in front of the committee pointed out that yes, some of these Venmo payments were in fact for sex. That part we knew. What we didn't know was the breakdown. And here is what is being reported. This is according to Mediaite. The records are said, they're said to show, but we see them, so they show this. Payments made by Gaetz between July 2017 and January 2019, totaling $10,224.02, and allegedly sent to two witnesses who testified in probes by both the House and the Justice Department. Payments ranged from $100 to over $700 and were reportedly labeled with notes such as gift, car deductible, and refreshments. Other notes show comments such as being awesome and extra for you. Notably, one payment described as travel coincided with a September 2018 trip to the Bahamas, a trip previously flagged in a Justice Department investigation into Gaetz. Another series of transactions in early 2019 allegedly covered flights for two women who joined Gaetz on a trip to New York, where he appeared on Fox News' Outnumbered. Sources told ABC News that the Venmo records were displayed during closed-door testimony, with witnesses alleging that some of the payments were made for sex. The Ethics Committee also reportedly obtained a $750 check from Gaetz labeled tuition reimbursement, which one witness testified she received directly from him. Why are you paying tuition and car payments for just random people, Matt? That doesn't make sense. That's not something that somebody, especially a Republican, just does out of the goodness of their heart. Why did you have to pay these women to accompany you to New York? Why did you pay them to possibly accompany you to the Bahamas when one of them was a minor? Which, by the way, that would, if you paid her for activities, that would constitute trafficking. Which, by the way, let's never forget, Gaetz was the only member of the House of Representatives who voted against that anti-human trafficking bill several years ago. Right around the time of the trip, actually. So, I'm sure that's totally a coincidence, right? But this is the latest leak. This is the latest information. He paid more than $10,000 to two women who later testified against him to both the DOJ and the House Ethics Committee. And the payments coincide with the trips that the DOJ was investigating. You have testimony from other people, Joel Greenberg. So I don't understand why the DOJ didn't press the charges here, didn't come and indict him. You have the testimony, you have witnesses, you have the receipts, and according to reports that came out Wednesday, we also have photographs. So I don't know. If that's not enough to at least indict somebody, charge them, then nothing is. Like, we've got photos, we've got witnesses, we've got eyewitnesses, we've got your wingman, we've got the receipts. Nah, it's still not enough. That's insane. The DOJ does need to be investigated. Like, I don't want to sound like Donald Trump on that, but we need to investigate the investigators to find out why they did not pursue this. Because this is insane. There is no reason for charges to have not been filed here. But as I said, every day we're getting this slow leak. We're finding out more and more and more and more about the horrible behavior of this man. It's only a matter of time before we get the whole thing. And I think at this point, Republicans need to make that decision. Do you want this to be a slow bleed? Do you want this nomination to die a slow, painful death? Or do you just want to finish it off right now? If you want to finish it off right now, release the whole report. If you want this thing to drag on for weeks and embarrass the hell out of you, then by all means, keep it secret, and we'll just keep talking about the daily leaks. Thanks for watching today, everybody, and don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it! You can follow the links in the description of this video.